Well, I'm coming back down on the approach trail, back to my car. Had to come to Georgia to get some snow. We didn't have any snow in Northern Virginia. Had to come to Georgia. It's very beautiful, especially now that the sun is peeking out. You can see a little highlights there. That's the way a landscape should look in snow. Wanted to say something this morning. It was really cold, so I spent the night in Black Gap shelter, and just as I arrived, two people, after I had settled myself, I was in my sleeping bag, and a couple showed up. It looked like they were wanted to share the shelter, and I didn't say anything to them. As far as they knew, I was asleep. And two Lodge Top Falls. Here we go. Visitor Center. Taking a wrong turn already. So, but they packed up and left. And I later got up, had dinner, and somebody else went by. I think they were looking at the shelter with their headlamp, and I turned my headlamp on, and they just continued on. But I'm really glad that I spent the night in the shelter. Pretty high winds, and I mean, I'm always worried about when I'm tenting out, you know, a tree branch is just going to fall off and crush me. But it was high winds, and I met a guy this morning who was at the Katahdin shelter, the Springer shelter, and he said it was really bad up there. So I'm glad I ended up in the shelter, and I'm glad there was nobody else around, you know, for COVID safety and etc. Anyway, this morning it was cold, and I had packed myself some biscuits and gravy. I always try to have something that I can look forward to as a special event. And for this first leg, I had my absolute favorite breakfast, biscuits and gravy from Mountain House. And it was fabulous. And I was able to eat it inside the shelter, inside my sleeping bag. So it was all toasty warm. And this junco kept coming in the shelter, seeing if there were any crumbs around. And you know, hopping around, looking here and there, being pretty bold. And he came back one time, so I pulled out a little bit of biscuit and I threw it out of the shelter, and where he eventually found it. So two of us had a treat this morning, courtesy of Oregon freeze-dried, my absolute favorite biscuits and gravy. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a sunny day. Amicalola Falls. Here you see in the distance the platforms and the approach trail.